Chapter 6304. Victoria stared at the video screen and said to herself, Margaret must be somewhere now, watching the same live broadcast screen. And seeing her family and father-in-law reconcile, she should be very relieved. Revendor said, Lord, since you have always believed that Margaret is still alive, could the cooperation between the Yin family and the Wade family this time be secretly arranged by Margaret? No, Victoria said firmly. Margaret is a rare talent in this world. If she were still alive, she would definitely be able to distinguish the pros and cons. She has endured for 20 years and will never lose her mind at this time. At this point, Victoria said with a worried expression, What I am most worried about now is whether she has any connection with that mysterious man. If not, it's still easy to say, but if so, it will be really tricky. Revendor hurriedly said, My lord, I feel that now that we have entered a dormant period as a whole, that mysterious man may not know how to stop when he is ahead. Maybe he is now plotting in secret and wants to find an opportunity to continue to attack us. Our Death Squad bases distributed all over the world may be his next targets of attack. If we can predict his next target and send the 3 elders to ambush in advance, we may be able to achieve success in one battle. Victoria frowned and said, The Warrior's Den has built dozens of Death Squad bases of various sizes all over the world for hundreds of years. Who can guess where his next target will be? Since the 4 Earls are not his opponents, the only ones who really have a chance to defeat him, except for me, are the 3 elders. There are only 4 of us in total, and we can ambush in 4 bases at most. The probability of winning this bet is less than 1 in 10. Revendor suddenly had an idea and said, Lord, can we deliberately give him some clues to catch? If we lead him by the nose, he will definitely fall into our trap. Victoria nodded and said subconsciously, Good idea, but how can we give out clues so that he won't be suspicious? This person is not only cautious but also must have grasped some kind of loopholes of ours. Otherwise he would not have appeared in Northern Europe in time to rescue Maria. Nor would he have found our base in Cyprus. For such an enemy, it is not so easy to lure him into the trap. Revendor thought of something and said hurriedly, Lord, if he really grasped our loopholes, as we enter the dormant period, those loopholes will also be closed. In this case, let's restart all the people and things related to the capture of Maria and the Cyprus base during that period. In that case, the loopholes will definitely be reopened. Victoria's eyes suddenly flashed with a light and blurted out, I suddenly thought of a problem. The first time we suffered losses at his hands should be when we sent assassins to New York to catch the Yin family in one fell swoop. That's right. Revendor nodded and said, That time, all the assassins went missing. Victoria added, according to common sense, the assassins couldn't know where they came from. So they couldn't leak the information to that person. But that person was able to appear in Northern Europe in time and rescued Maria. And later found us in Cyprus. At this point, Victoria asked Revendor, The cavalry guards who went to capture Maria that time were sent from Cyprus, right? Yes. Revendor said, The intelligence came urgently at that time. And Maria was already packing her luggage to leave Northern Europe. Although we wanted to send the 4 Earls there, it was too late. In order to avoid missing the opportunity to fight, we transferred people from Cyprus. Victoria frowned and asked him, Could it be that he got clues about the plane we used to send the Death Squad and the cavalry guards? If he locates our plane, he will get information about where our plane goes. Revendor's eyes widened instantly, and he blurted out, The plane. DMN it. I've been wondering who leaked the secret. But I didn't think that the problem might be with the plane. Revendor said, During that time, our personnel and material mobilization were all carried out under the shell of Singapore Yuan-Tai International Express. Now it seems that the biggest possibility is that he knows that this airline is under our command. So he has mastered our every move through the planes of this airline. Victoria clenched her fists and said in a cold voice, Even a passing goose leaves traces. Not to mention a 100-ton plane. I didn't even think of this a long time ago. Revendor hurriedly said, Lord, you don't have to blame yourself. I think it's not too late to mend the fold. We can take advantage of this hibernation to seal up all the previous planes and stop using them to prevent future troubles. But we can deliberately put the Yuan-Tai Express planes into operation. Once they move, the other party will definitely know it. At that time, these planes will become the reins for us to lead the other party by the nose. Victoria said seriously, these planes can be used. But it is impossible to use them so simply and directly. The entire warrior's den has been dormant, and only these planes have moved. The other party will definitely suspect that this is a trap. If they know it is a trap, no matter how we move, the other party will not take the bait. Revendor asked, Lord, what do you mean? Victoria said, when setting a trap, you have to make it as credible as possible. First, let the Central Military Governor's Office in charge of this airline secretly transfer this airline, and then let the Left Military Governor's Office in North America appoint a shell company to buy this company back. First complete the left-hand to right-hand transfer, and then find some legitimate logistics business to get the planes moving first. After every plane is moving, we will set a trap for him and see if he will fall into it.